Oof, beautiful. We are off. Woo! Look at this. Look at the speed. Ooh, ooh. Okay, I got it. I'm getting it. It's the tension wrench thing. Okay, we're off on the brand new kayak right here. This beauty was sent to me by Old Town. This is the Salty PDL 120. Very excited to be using it. This is actually not its maiden voyage. I brought it out, but I got skunked. I shamefully have to admit. But I'm back for revenge. You know, this is the early season, so it's tough out here sometimes. Today we really want to get after some fish. We're looking for some California halibut in the San Francisco Bay, and we're ready. I'm just gonna get out to the spot and then I'll show you what we're gonna do to catch these fish. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm proud to announce that this video was sponsored by Strapino when they contacted me offering ratchet straps. I thought, that's kind of boring. I don't know how innovative you can be with ratchet straps, but after a few days of using these, they're solving problems I didn't even know I had. Here are the straps. They sent me their 10-foot ratchet straps and their 12-foot ratchet straps, and there's one specific feature that makes these very, very appealing to me. This is it. Strapino ratchet straps, completely retractable, meaning no mess. Unlike the ratchet straps I used to use, which were a pain to retract and ended up getting damaged. So much so that I'd already bought these, but now, thanks to Strapino, I got the best ratchet straps in the world and got no need for those anymore. It retracts and we bring it in. Simple as that. Time to unload. Super easy. Just like that. Ever. There. Done. If you have a kayak and you strap it to your car, these straps could be something you're interested in, so I'm gonna link them down below in the description. Thanks for watching and enjoy the rest of this video. I've arrived at the spot and I got a trap rig on here. That is the standard halibut rig with a sliding hook at the top and a big old treble at the bottom. And our bait of choice this morning is herring. So I got some frozen herring here. If you don't know, there's a herring run every year inside the San Francisco Bay, and that happened not too long ago. So these halibut have been eating herring, presumably. Even though it's still pretty early in the season, there's definitely plenty of fish to be caught. The way I'm rigging this bait is with one hook out at the front near the nose and one hook in the back of the bait right there. Then we come tight a little bit, give it a slight bend, and that looks absolutely deadly. I'm checking the tide on my phone and it looks like the high tide is at 8:43 a.m. and right now it's 8:49. So it just happened, which means the tide's gonna be going out towards the Golden Gate Bridge now. And it also means that this is probably a good time to be fishing for halibut, right when the tide flips. You can see I got my herring in the water. It's rolling really, really nicely. And that right there is what a halibut will see before hitting it. That's what's gonna entice it to hit. And that looks pretty good to me. I got a 10-ounce cannonball sinker on there. We're gonna drop our bait down. So if you can imagine that herring right now, it's right on the bottom and it's rolling around, just spinning very, very nicely, right where the halibut like to hide. And I like to hold my rod. So these halibut, they're ambush predators. So they come up and they just thump that herring. If you're holding the rod, you can kind of feel that take. It's very exciting, so I like to do it. Although it can be a little tiring on the shoulder. For halibut fishing in the bay, I kind of like to do this really slow troll. You can see how slowly I'm pedaling. And an advantage that this Old Town gives me is that my feet can just kind of keep going in a continuous circular motion. It doesn't have to go back and forth like this, like I do on the Hobie. Although they're both great kayaks, but for some long kind of endurance slow trolling, it definitely could be lighter on the knees, which projected over 10 years of fishing could be something you're interested in. Now, if you're interested in one of these kayaks, I'm gonna leave a link in the description. It's my link that I have with Old Town, so it would help me as well. So feel free to check it out. I'm loving it. I'll let you know what I think throughout this video. The time is now 9:29 in the morning. Just checking up on my bait. Still doing well, still rolling nicely. Gonna drop it back down, just continue fishing out here. So far, quick review of the kayak. Super comfy. I'm feeling super comfy in here. I'm super bundled up. I feel like I could fall asleep. The seat is so comfortable. I feel like I'm sitting at home, but really I'm halibut fishing, so that's really something. This seat is the best seat I've felt on a kayak. It's time to give this kayak the real test. See if it can withstand me standing up to take a pee. Something every fisherman has to do every once in a while out here. Let's see, okay. Pretty stable. Just have to aim with the wind so it doesn't come back into the kayak. All right. Look at that, chumming the water right here. See, now this is a pretty stable, woo. There we go, okay. Don't want to push it too much, but still a pretty stable kayak right here. I can turn around, look around, and look, I actually spotted some smelt on the surface over there, but look, if I can kind of look up without falling. Maybe that's a balance issue, but definitely a stable kayak. Give it the bounce test. All right, the dance test, all good, very nice. Squat test, not bad, not bad. I must look like a freak to anyone out here though. So let's keep going. No bites, so slow, but we're still fishing this outgoing tide. Fingers crossed, optimism high. Oh, fish on. GoPro, start recording. Yep, I'm on. There we go. Oh, it's been slow all day. This is something. Let's see. Oh, scared the crap out of me. On the herring. Whew. Scared the crap out of me. Should be up. Oh, that's a halibut. That's a nice halibut. My dog bit me yesterday, 2 days ago. He's very aggressive sometimes. But anyways, he kind of has me a little bit incapacitated on my right hand. So this will be interesting. Is that a keeper? I'm not sure. I'm gonna put the gaff back. We'll give him a measure. Let's see. Ooh, looks like someone tried to gaff him in the head already or something. Ooh, there we go. Alright, not the cleanest landing, but that's a landing. If we can keep him in the kayak. He looks like a keeper. I just really didn't want to gaff him. It's the first halibut of the season. So, you know, I haven't seen one since last year. I don't want to be rusty and accidentally gaff a short halibut. Oh yeah, easy. 25 inches, 25-inch halibut. Okay, yeah, I see I'm rusty. This hook is just barely in there. So we got pretty lucky. Here we have a beautiful California halibut, brown on one side and white on the other side. Mega ambush predators. They just lie in the bottom like that. They look like the sand and they ambush their prey. Boom. Super, super cool fish. You can see the gnarly teeth these guys have. So I got this guy on a stringer and I'm just clipping him to the side of my kayak, putting him in the water. Still keep him nice and fresh. First fish of the year on the Old Town. And there we go. Look at that. Look at that view. Thank you, Old Town. A couple of things I would improve about this kayak. The stability. I have shifted kind of sharply, and compared to the other kayak I use, which is a Hobie Outback, this is less stable. I felt like I was going overboard almost. And another thing is there's not a lot of space between the seat and the end of the kayak right here. I would add some space here because stuff falls out of pockets a lot, and this just looks like it's gonna slide right out of here and into the water. I also find it useful to put a lot of loose hooks or other tackle in between the seat and the edge of the kayak, so having that space available, I've found it handy. That's what I would add to this kayak, but other than that, it's a beautiful specimen. Now I gotta give credit to Fisherman's Life. I got this from one of his videos, but this is actually such an easy way to cook halibut in a really tasty way. So just boiled butter, and you can see I've chopped up some chunks of halibut right here. Just grab a chunk, stick it in, and it actually cooks so fast that I just do this with the stove on. There we go. Halibut cooked up in seconds. You can just snack on it all you want. It tastes super, super, super good. Just kind of breaks apart in your mouth. Cook up some rice with it and you're golden. Thank you to Strapino and Old Town for sponsoring today's video, and to you guys for watching. Please, if you enjoy, subscribe. See you next time. Tight lines.